how to have a really good open house, how to partner with your agent to make sure that your house is ready and it's presented in its absolute best light. Okay, let's start at the front door. At the front door, make sure that the welcome doormat is new, absolutely required. This has to be brand new. And by the way, I don't recommend the straw ones because the straw ones always have straw come into your house. So, number 2, if you want people to take their shoes off, please put a mat out. Your realtor will have booties. I have booties and a sign asking people to, take their shoes off. Have a place for them to sit, ideally to put the booties on and or take their shoes off. So if you're going to ask them to take their shoes off, totally reasonable, but please give them a way to do it. And that way you get started on the right foot. Sometimes when it's complicated to put on the booties or take the shoes off or there's not enough room, sometimes buyers will just go, you know what, I'm not going to do this today. Not very often anymore. Used to have people be like, oh, I'm not going to do that. But now they kind of get it. And more people are taking the shoes off of their house. So they get it. Number 2, which is super important, is odor and or aroma. Keep in mind when you have a smell in your house, you are actually triggering memories in people's minds and they don't even know when it's happening. So bad smells, bad pet odors, very strong food. Lately, I was at a property. It was sage, but it smelled like pot. Now, my client really didn't mind, but it was very strong. It's okay. Do what you like, but maybe air it out. There was a ceiling fan there. There were some high windows that could have been left open. I recommend making sure that your odor in your home is as neutral as possible. Please open doors and windows if possible. And don't cook any strong food the night before. Like, oh, I want to do a big, Asian dinner or something that's very, fish dinner the night before. Go, I'm having an open house tomorrow. Maybe I'll pass on that and, have something that's milder. Really, it's important. It really is a first impression that you're not aware of. And it kind of goes out ahead of you. Also, no Febreze. Febreze is that spray or a plug-in. It's really strong. And I always wonder what it's covering. Even if I know they have a pet, is their pet peeing somewhere? Or is it just in the furniture? Who knows? But I really don't recommend it. I recommend airing the home out as much as possible and removing any stained or, items that have been soiled. Number 3, I don't even know what number I'm at. Please open all the curtains when you're opening all the windows. Maybe leave instructions. I've opened all this up, but please close them when you go because we're gone for the weekend. And remove all personal effects. That would be number 4. That would be bills, money. I've put away checks for people. I've put away bills. I put away underwear. I will not go into some of the other things I've put away. And if you can, on your way out, most lights are so low use now. Turn on all the lights. Leave them all on for the person. Even for showings, I recommend that because it just makes it so much easier. And then you come in, you know where all the lights are, and you can usually figure out how to turn them off. Sometimes we can't. And then just my last tip, besides personal photos, which I always recommend people put away because people look at the photos and not at your house. They may miss a special touch of your home because they are actually looking at the photos and trying to figure out who they know or where that place is. But the last one is please don't light candles. No candles. The reason for that is because I have myself held open homes for sellers who have lit a bunch of candles and I've turned off all the lights, locked all the doors, closed up all the windows, and blew out all the candles and gone home and got a call. You didn't blow out this candle. And I was like, oh, I didn't know it was there. This particular one was really kind of in plain sight, but when you looked at it, it blended into the scenery, as it were, and the flame was very small. And I didn't blow it out. So no candles. You could do potpourri, which used to be popular back in the day. Any maybe an electric warming oil device or those electric candle warmers, those are much safer. But please don't set the person up for burning your house down because they didn't know where the candle was. Partner with the person you're holding it open with, and they can really present your house in the best light. And then especially if you don't have candles, it'll be a lot less stressful for you. I hope you enjoyed those tips. Please follow me on my socials, subscribe, like, share, and comment, and I will see you later.